As you know, I just recently joined the library staff, and it was just 2 weeks ago that I was here before you all. And I just wanted to say how impressed I have been with Stark County in general since taking over at the library and working with the staff and the board. And I am so impressed by the work that is being done in this community and the work that this library system is doing, the board and the staff, and truly impressed by the plan that has been put together to make sure that we continue to serve the patrons in our community. Because that's truly what libraries are all about. They really are for their communities. And that's why this levy is so important, because we serve everyone. And I'm really excited to continue to work with the board and the staff on moving forward in these efforts to make sure that we have the services we need to support children and get them ready for school, make sure that we have the collections in place that our community wants, and also that we give back to the community through workforce development, and that we have the facilities that our patrons will use in the communities, because libraries truly are for our communities. And thank you for this opportunity to come back and make this request. And I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
Anyone else like to speak on the recension of the motion? If not, I will call for the vote. All in favor of rescinding the resolution as presented, please say aye.
Aye.
No opposed. Motion is carried. Okay, we'll go on to our next one.
We next move to the resolution for the board's consideration, a resolution approving the Stark County District Library Board of Trustees resolution number 2018-43, requesting the submission to the electors of Stark County on the November 6, 2018 ballot the question of an additional 2.2 mil tax levy for current expenses for a period of 8 years.
Make a motion we approve a resolution approving the Stark County District Library Board of Trustees resolution number 2018-43, requesting the submission to the electors of Stark County on November 6, 2018 ballot the question of an additional 2.2 mils tax levy for current expenses for a period of 8 years.
Second, discussion. I would just like, would you like to say anything?
Oh, go ahead. No, no.
First of all, I appreciate all of you being here. And I don't want you to feel that I was taking a personal affront with any of you when you came to us for the continuous. Having been a public official for a long, long time right here in this county, I know how our voters feel. I honestly know the temperature of our voters. And I feel that our voters have a right, and I think that you've now expressed that, to give us all a report card. And I was never, ever against the libraries. I want to make that clear, because that has come back to me a few ways, that people think that I'm against libraries. I am not. I fully support your library for your eight-year levy. I will vote for your levy because I feel that strongly about it. But I felt that I was not doing my job as a representative of all the people in Stark County had I not spoken up a few weeks ago. I appreciate that you took our words to heart and you went back and re-examined it, and I think now that you have presented a case that all can understand, because again, you have to justify, that's my favorite word, you have to justify to the public how you're going to spend your money and for what length of time. And I think in the end we'll all be better for those decisions. So with that, I thank you again, and invite me to your fundraiser.
I reiterate that thank you for coming in and explaining and changing your mind. I guess I'm of the same belief. I believe you deserve a report card. You know, the people that vote on these. And since 2 weeks ago, I cannot believe how many people have stopped me, phoned me, emailed me, texted me, you know, on this subject. And it wasn't that they're against it; they were just against the continuous. They really were, and I think it would have been damaging. And I think that the library is a great asset to Stark County. Does so much good, and want to see it continue to be there and flourish. And thank you, Mr. Mack. I mean, you just in the presentation enlighten me about a few things. And one, and it was just a few hours ago, I was stopped and they said, well, why would they need this money? Everything's going to ebooks. And you had made mention that, yeah, there is a big plus in ebooks. And I was told before how much they cost versus a real one cost. So that's just night and day. I think that's a point you need to try to get home to the voters. But that how many people are coming into your place. I think people are thinking that they're not coming in anymore, and they are. And I know from just being involved a little bit with the library and talking up there that you do have a good traffic count. So I think you need to get that across again to the voters that we have that traffic count, and with that comes wear and tear to a building, along with just normally, and some of those expenses. So. Yeah, ebooks are on the increase, but so is usage. And so that's a great thing. And it's encouraging to know that the libraries are being used more physically as also online. So, but thanks everyone for coming in. And I feel a lot better because even when we went for the sales tax, and a lot of ours tied with safety, like we don't need it, like it's going to go away. No, but you know what? The three of us might not be here. You don't know as a voter who's going to be here and what they're going to be doing with those funds. So at the end of that 8-year period, they have a report card, and it keeps everybody in check. And I think it makes us a little better because we know we have to be in check and we're being monitored, and as we should be. It's their money. And we should be constantly watched on that. So I feel a lot better with that too. So thank you.
Any other comments before we call for the vote? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. No opposed, motion is carried. Thank you very much. You are welcome to stay. You are welcome to go.